Come onto the mat, join me, and we will begin. So here we are again. Welcome, welcome. So we come to home to the body, coming home to the body, and that's our plan to take good care. And so we begin with turn around, come down, and check in. So join me there. Come onto the back. Let yourself down. Find a comfortable place for the legs, the hips, the back. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground, arms are alongside, and we're checking in with the breath. Checking in with the breath, finding the breath, feeling the breath. Coming home to the body. Just let it happen. Let it take place. Make any adjustments. I just made an adjustment for my back and the breath. So when we check in, we are observing, one, any tightness, any tension, any pain. So we're looking into the body, remembering how we felt when we stood for the first time in the day. Any place we have to take care of, that's our job, taking care of the body. And that means not forcing, taking good care, bringing in enough strength, enough flexibility, enough movement to keep it all working. To keep it all working. And so we begin our practice today, and our practice today is focused on strength, but even so, we have to warm up every part of the body that will be working, and we warm it up through stretch and movement. That's it. Bring the fingertips together and inhale the arms overhead and back down, and a few like that. Just your own comfortable pace, feeling the stretch in the upper arms, upper back, shoulders. A few. And you can press the waist to the ground as you bring the hands down, just to bring a little deeper stretch down the spine. Take your time. There's no advantage to hurrying. Let it be what works for you, with your breath pace, with sensation, with reaction, and noticing what's going on for me on this day. Final time, up and over and down. Press the waist, release the hands, release the waist, and take a breath. Take a breath. Once more, noticing awareness. We pick up the knees and hug up the knees and circle the knees to massage low back. Feels so good to me, massaging low back by gentle circling. So this is increasing circulation, releasing tension. So I always circle my favorite way first. I don't even know it. My body does it. Then I'll pause and circle the other way. Just bringing massage into the low back and increasing circulation, releasing tension. So we can carry a lot of tension in the low back depending on our structure and what we're doing in the day. I'll hug it up, hug it up, hug it up, and release. Feet to rest. Take a breath. So I had mentioned that we're working a bit with strength today. So we will move into a bit of strength when we're working with bridge. So first time up is press the hips and lift the hips high and round your way down. It's all about the spine, stretching, stretching, stretching down. But this time when you lift, come into the upper legs and buttocks and hips and feel contraction. Contraction is always strengthening. Now let it down, let it rounding, rounding, rounding back to rest and take a breath. And press again. So we're lifting weights. We're lifting the weight of the body up and down. Think of this as lifting a weight. Press up, feel contraction, release down. Press up, feel contraction, release down. And a couple more. Contracting these muscles, upper legs, hips, buttocks, low back, contracting, strengthening. Final time, press up and stay. Notice whatever sensations you're feeling in the legs and hips, whatever fatigue you might be getting in the legs and hips and low back, buttocks, round your way, back down to rest and breath. Pick up the knees, Hug up the knees and relax here, hugging the knees, called Apanasana. We'll extend legs, one, release. The other, release. Just go at your own pace, introducing stretch to the backs of the legs. Inhale up, exhale, release. Whatever pace works for you, the leg does not need to go straight. You find your stretch. Find your stretch in the power muscle in the back of the leg. That's where we want to feel that stretch. Once you get it, once you got the stretch, release it. Find the stretch, get the stretch, feel the stretch, release it, and repeat. We're doing a handful of these, just employing the stretch. Always need stretch in these powerful muscles. We'll finish with this one, and then we'll come to a rest. Bring the feet down, open the arms wide. So let's roll the knees to the side, press the top knee down, see what stretch you feel. From the knee to the hip and up into the back, see what's true for you, and come back. Other side, top knee pressing down. Feel the stretch from the knee to the hip, maybe up the back, and come back. And repeat, feeling the stretch of the twist. Turn the head away from the knees, side to side. Just go as deep as it's comfortable. It may change as you repeat. Introducing movement, stretch, twist, turning the head away, which is your tighter side. Notice that. Typically, it's the stronger side, is the tighter side. I'm finishing with this one. We'll come back to center and release the arms. And take a breath and relax. Feel it. Whatever you notice, whatever is true for you. So that's the way it's going to be the whole way through. Whatever is true for you, and it's totally different for each. Next, we're releasing over onto hands and knees. So join me there, hands and knees. Join me, hands and knees. Chakravakasana, easy, soft. This is, again, it's about stretch and warming up the back. Take your time with it. You know we say, 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide. Move on back, bring the hips to the heels and stretch the back. On the return, lift the ribs, lift the chin, arching spine, rounding spine. Checking it out. A few. So you can't do too few of these or too many. Anything is good. This is just a little counter pose here, and we'll pause and stay. Now, tucking chin, tucking tailbone. Feel contraction in the front. Feel stretch in the back. Feel this angry cat. And release. Release and drop the hips back. Drop the hips back and stretch the arms longer, wider. Feel that stretch wherever you feel it. Have a breath here, and then come forward. Drop hips, lift ribs, lift chin. Tuck the chin and slowly press back. See where it feels good for you. Your body will always tell you yes. When it feels good, your body is saying yes. So where this feels wonderful for me is my left shoulder. My left shoulder says, yes, feels so good. See what's true for you. Tuning in to your body. And so, as I said, we're warming up the body with stretches, preparing the body, increasing circulation, range of movement, maintain, regain, drop back, we'll stay. And we'll release and come up and stand. Make your way. Come to stand. So we're preparing To continue with our warm-up, feet parallel, hip width apart. Our checklist says toes and knees unlock, tailbone tuck for some, extension through crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Solid and steady. Strong and still, that mountain, Tadasana. Feel it. Feel the breath. And now movement, warming up the body again. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. It's a whole flow of movement on the inhale, lift. And check out the side stretch. And the other side stretch. We come, sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana chair, and come back up. Repeating. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side. Inhale, return. Other side. Return. Dropping down. And return. And again. With breath. With breath, stretch. 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 Drop down. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. Drop down. Last one. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side. Return. Exhale, side. Return. Drop down. Stay here. Strength and power. Final breath. Come back up. Return to mountain. So feet parallel. Checklist, toes and knees unlock. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown. Shoulders up, back, and down. Feel it again. Solid and steady. Strong and still. Feel the breath. And again, solid, steady, strong, still, the mountain. And so we move through our series of standing postures with long stay for strength building. So I'm going to turn slightly to the side and bring my legs wide. Bring the legs wide. Bring the arms overhead. Now turn lead foot out and back foot in and drop the arms down and look back and stay in the warrior two. Pressing heels. Strength for legs and hips. Final breath. So we're going to release the arms, come forward and fold. This is a gentle stretch. I'm widening my base a little bit. Feeling the stretch in the legs. I'm sliding my hands down. Now, inside hand sweeping up, 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 and looking up. Utthita Trikonasana triangle. Final breath. Bring it back down. Again, soft knee, fold. Bend that knee. Adjust the angle of the feet. Coming into one hand resting, the other arm lifting. The second arm lifting, the warrior one. Power and strength, stay. Heels pressing. Leg muscles working. Rib cage lifting. It's a back bend. The warrior one. Transition to the warrior three. We'll drop the arms, adjust the feet, and sweep the arms back or forward and lift the back leg. It's the balance. The warrior three. Back leg down, hands to the front leg, have a little resting place. So now we're adjusting and bringing the other foot forward and foot back. Legs are wide, arms overhead. Turn, lead foot out, turn, back foot in, drop down, look back. The warrior two. Pressing heels. Final breath, release the arms, turn to the front leg, adjust the foot, fold and stay. Leg stretch here. So I'm sweeping this arm inside and up and turning into Utthita Trikonasana triangle. Long stay here. We're releasing. Bring the hand back down. Bend that front knee. And now we're adjusting. Arm up. Other arm up and stay. The warrior one. Pressing both heels. Final breath. Releasing for the warrior three. Release the arms. Lift off the back foot so you're balancing on the front foot. Lifting. Back foot to rest. Hands to the front. Relax. Relax. So we are headed down. We're headed to the ground. So find your way onto the knees. Come to Chakravarkasana. Easy, soft counter pose here. Relax. Relax. We're coming to a rest. Pause here. Now come to one side. Drop the knees down. Bring the arm to the ground. Bring the hand onto the hip. So we're going to press up and down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up and stay and lift the top leg. Bend it and down and flip it around. Flip it around so the knees are stacked, the hand on the hip, the arm on the ground, and it's press up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up and stay and lift the top leg. Final breath and down. Now release around, return to the knees, return to Chakravarkasana. One more strength builder. So that was the sides of the back. Here's the core and the back. Elbow, elbow, foot, foot. Drop the hips. Stay. We're ready to release. Drop down, press back. Just enjoy the stretch. Arms, shoulders back. Let's release. Come onto the belly. Come on down. Belly on the ground. So this one I say elbows forward, forehead resting. Elbows forward, forehead resting, breath coming back to rest. I keep my chin out because of this microphone. Relax. Feel the breath. So we're all about strengthening the body today. That means contracting. That means work, repetition, and stay. Contracting the muscles to maintain their strength. If we don't work them, the strength goes away. Then we become weak and frail. Don't want that one. So we're coming into our series with the belly down, back bends, strengthening the back, hands alongside, cheek to the side. Cheek to the side. So we'll begin with movement. We're going to head to center, press up, peel up, and down. And repeat. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down. Repeating with breath. Now, we're going to come and stay. So picture you're going to point the nose down, press up, come up halfway, and stay. On the exhale, down, cheek to the side. Have a breath. Feel the breath reacting to the work. We've got one more. Point the nose down. Press the palms, come up a little bit, and lift the palms and pull the elbows back and stay. Working the muscles of the back. Increasing demand, requiring strength. And we're releasing. Arms forward, forehead resting. Come on down. Let it go. Feel the breath reacting always. Breath appropriate to the work level. You can tell when the body's working hard, the breath is heavier and faster. It's delivering energy. That's why it's heavier and faster. And the heartbeat is heavier and faster too. And then it all comes back to rest. We will be working with Ardha Salabhasana, lifting legs, feeling the strength. And again, we'll work with repetition and stay. So go ahead and leave the forehead down. Arms forward. We're alternating sides. So alternating sides begin on the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale it down. On the right, the same. Up and down. Now keep on going with your breath. Come to rest. Take a breath. Check in with the breath pace and the feeling of work and the letting go. And now we'll come and stay. So bring the leg up and stay. Try not to prop on the other leg. You feel the muscles that are contracting. Let it down to the ground. Let it relax and bring up the other one and stay. On the exhale, down and relax. So our final in this series, start on side one, turn the toes under, press the heel away, lift the toes an inch or so and stay. Heel stretches away, toes toward the face. The whole leg is lifting and holding and contract. Final breath, let it down. Let it down and relax. Breath. Other side. Toes under, heel presses, knee lifts, lift the leg just a bit. Toes toward the face, heel stretches away. On the exhale, let it down, 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 down. Have a breath. Relax. So we're going to release and turn over onto the back and hug up the knees. So go roll ahead over, come onto the back, hug up the knees, and let the back stretch and relax because it's just done a lot of work. A lot of work there. This is the reward, the stretch. The stretch and relax. Okay, that feels really good. I'm going to circle a little bit to massage low back. And I'll circle the other way. So I'm bringing a little repair into the low back for all that work it just did with lifting the weight of the legs, repetition and stay. And the whole low back is stretching. And now we got to stretch the legs. So roll on over and come to sit. Roll over and come to sit. So when we were lifting those legs, it was contracting the muscles. Now they need to stretch. They need to stretch so we can bring balance into the whole system. But first, let's bring it out and hug under and feel the back stretch. So the back was in contract, and then we circled for circulation. Now we're stretching. So it all works. Final breath. So I said the legs were lifting and contracting. They need to stretch. So here we go. So bring the arms overhead. So first we'll drop back and lift the legs. So this is a strength builder as well. The legs and core. Legs down, arms up, fold. Now here's the leg stretch. So all of those lifts and stays, the stretch is there. The reward is there. Final breath. Let's release and bend the knees. We need to have a spinal twist, so we bring a hand across, a hand behind. Now, inhale, lengthen, and use your exhales to gradually and gently rotate those shoulders deeper and deeper. Let's release the head forward and release the twist. Check it out, other side. Hand across, hand behind, lengthen, gradual, gentle, deepen the turn. Deepen the twist, gradually and gently, deepening the twist, bit by bit, with the exhale breaths. We'll release the head forward, release the arms once more, hug it in. Let the back stretch. So we hug the knees in and let the whole back stretch. Then we release and finish with the leg stretch. Paschimottanasana, arms overhead, soft knees to fold, hands to rest, drop the chin, begin to gradually and gently straighten the legs as you stay. Gradually and gently straightening the legs, different for each. They may not go straight, it doesn't matter as long as you get the stretch. You get the stretch, that's all that counts. So each one of us is different as far as how we approach the stretch. We don't want to force anything. We don't want to get injured. So we try to take good care and pay attention. Pay attention to the sensation of the stretch in the backs of the legs as we finish with Paschimottanasana. Couple more breaths. And then we'll release and come onto the back and prepare. So I'm getting comfortable. Bring support under the head or the knees or the back or whatever works for you. We're settling in for our guided relaxation, Shavasana. And so settle down, come onto the ground and get it right with the hips, with the legs, with the feet, with the shoulders, arms, and back, with the hands. Come into the whole body, wiggle around, get it right. Redirect focus, hips and legs. Bring your focus to hips and legs. There, squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Feel it. And let it go, soften hips and legs. Take a breath. The shoulders. Shrug the shoulders to the ears, lift the hands and stretch the fingers, lift the head gently and bring it back down. Release shoulders, arms, hands to the ground. The jaw. Soften, move, stretch the jaw. And release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips, wrinkle nose, squeeze, squint. Feel it and let it go. Soften the face. Come back through the body. Come back through, check in. Check in with the feet as we soften toes and arches, heels and ankles. We're softening calves, shins, knees. We're softening upper legs, hips, and belly. We're checking in with the sensations along the spine, where it rests on the floor and where it lifts away. Different for each, but we all feel shoulders, arms, hands heavy down to the ground. Notice the fingers, how they've relaxed and softened. Take that idea of relaxing, softening, and bring it to the throat, to the lips. Throat and lips relax and soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks soften, relax, and behind the eyes and the brow and the scalp, we're all letting go. Whole body letting go. Whole body letting go. Become aware of the breath, how the breath is relaxing. So the body relaxes, the breath relaxes, and we look deeper. We look deeper for mind and thought. We know sounds may come, just stay anyway. We know thoughts will take us away. When you find yourself there, release the thought and come back here. Come back to the body. Come back to the body and come deepest, stillness, peace. That's what's there as you stay. Stay. Enjoy the stillness and peace. Return to the breath. Return to the breath and stretch and movement. And as you make your way back, we close. I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, I thank you.